Hello friends, how you doing? Day 1352. Hope you're doing amazing. Just want to come in and just do a quick live on the subject of vulnerability. And so, simple question, and the title of my video here is vulnerability good or bad? And, well, let's start off with what is vulnerability? Essentially, it's trusting someone and sharing your thoughts, your insecurities, your fears, your doubts, things that are dear to your heart, if you will, and your emotions, how you feel about a certain subject or person or activity or circumstance or what have you. And so I think a lot of times, many people, they may think that vulnerability is weak. Because maybe they're talking about the emotions. They might think it's a repellent. And it pushes people away because people are uncomfortable with emotions, especially deeper or strong emotions. And I don't know if there's anything inherently good or bad about it. I think it really depends. There are definitely good and bad aspects to being vulnerable. Because number one, if you are vulnerable with someone, they have the opportunity to actually take advantage of you. But of course, what that means is you need to pick who you choose to be vulnerable with carefully. It's not about sharing, your deepest, darkest fears with everyone that you meet. Maybe not even your parents or friends or siblings, because they may not be safe for you to actually share with. What if you have a dream, a huge goal that you want to hit, and you choose someone that you thought was your friend, and you're vulnerable with them, and they shoot you down? Again, who you choose to share with, I think, is most important. And although many times people might think it's a weakness or repellent, in my experience, I found it's more of a magnet than it is a repellent. Because at the end of the day, we all have insecurities. Me included, yes, I've had many insecurities, and I still do. I've been able to deal with many of them now, but I still have some insecurities for sure. And if you're human, I think you do too. And the thing is, if people think that you have it all figured out, they can't really relate to you. Hence, I find that when I share something vulnerable with someone, they are able to connect with me more because I was being authentic. I was being real with someone. And I trusted them with a piece of me, a piece of information that maybe normally I wouldn't share with. And here's the thing though, I've been able to understand myself enough and enough self-confidence that no matter what anybody says, it won't really impact me that greatly. Obviously, there are a few people in my life that do still, but for the majority of people, I can handle whatever for the most part. But here's the thing. So I've found that vulnerability, excuse me, has been a magnet. So it allows me to actually connect deeper with somebody. But if it actually does repel someone, then I'm grateful to actually know that it repels someone and that they cannot handle the deeper emotions or the vulnerability. No judging. But what it does, it allows me to actually understand where they are at so that I can actually meet them where they're at. But of course, that is because I've done a lot of work on myself to know who I am and where I'm at. And I still have a long ways to go. It's a never-ending journey, but I'm grateful. So at the end of the day, I believe being vulnerable allows you the opportunity to connect deeper with somebody. Allows you to be more authentic. Well, not be more. You are authentic when you share vulnerably, and allows you to attract the right people into your life, because they will show you who they are and where they're at currently in their life. And so that will give you a lot of information. With that information, you choose if you're going to be vulnerable again in the future with them, or put a boundary up and keep your keep your heart safe. Anyways, that's all for tonight, my friends. Love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.